Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Starting the calculations of wave number of photons of various spectral series by Bohr's theory. हमें ये बात पता है that the wavelength or the wave number of a spectral line depends upon the quantity of energy emitted by the electron. अगर हम energy की बात करें, we have already derived the energy of a revolving electron as E is equals to minus Z square ME4 over 8 epsilon naught square N square H square. अब यहां हम बात कर रहे हैं कि एक इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव कर रहा है फ्रॉम लोअर ऑर्बिट टू हायर ऑर्बिट. For example, let's suppose that electron is going to jump from N2 to N1. N1 lower level को कह रहे हैं, whereas N2 is the higher level. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि N1 और N2 adjacent energy levels ही हैं, बस N1 lower है और N2 higher है. जरूरी नहीं है कि ये adjacent हो, मीन्स ऐसा नहीं है कि N1 अगर 1 है तो N2 2 ही होगा. It is not necessary that they should be adjacent. Now the energy associated with these levels will be E1 and E2. So according to Bohr's equation of energy, अगर हम इसको energy E1 कर दें, then this will be N1 square. बाकी सब उसी तरह रहेंगे, लेकिन हमें अब n को स्पेसिफाई करना जरूरी है that this is for the lower level, that is N1, whereas the energy for the higher level will be E2 minus Z square M E4 over 8 epsilon naught square N2 square H square. बाकी सब कुछ उसी तरह रहा, सिर्फ एनर्जी लेवल्स N1 और N2 के फॉर्म में हमने शो कर दिए. E1 and E2 आर द एनर्जीज ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन इन द N1 एंड N2 रिस्पेक्टिवली. अब अगर हम इसका डिफरेंस फाइंड आउट करना चाहते हैं, मींस डेल्टा E. डेल्टा E का मतलब है डिफरेंस बिटवीन E2 एंड E1. नाउ पुटिंग द वैल्यूज ऑफ E2 एंड E1, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल E2 minus Z square ME4 over 8 epsilon naught square N square H square minus E1, which is minus Z square ME4 over 8 epsilon naught square N1 square H square. Now taking common, that is Z square ME4 over 8 epsilon naught square H square. ये कॉमन है, जबकि N1 स्क्वायर और N2 स्क्वायर को हम अलग से ब्रैकेट में कर देते हैं लाइक दिस. माइनस है शुरू में हमारे पास, माइनस 1 ओवर N2 स्क्वायर, और ये माइनस माइनस प्लस हो जाएंगे, प्लस 1 ओवर N1 स्क्वायर, और वी कैन राइट इट एज डेल्टा E is equals to Z square ME4 over 8 epsilon naught square H square. उसी तरह आगे जो कॉमन है, हम सिर्फ इसको रीअरेंज करके लिख रहे हैं, दैट इज 1 over N1 स्क्वायर, इसको हमने पहले लिख दिया, और माइनस के साइन की वजह से हम लिखेंगे माइनस 1 over N2 स्क्वायर. As this is the energy, so the unit will be joules. Now as we can see that all of these are constants. For hydrogen, Z will be equal to 1. Now as we know that for hydrogen, Z is equals to 1. Now all other left are constants. M mass, E charge, epsilon naught is the vacuum permittivity and H is the Planck's constant. अगर हम इन सब की values put करें along with their units, then the value of M E4 over epsilon naught square H square comes out to be 2.18 into 10 raised to the power minus 18 joules. So delta E will be 2.18 into 10 raised to the power minus 18. Now putting this value, that is 2.18 into 10 raised to the power minus 18 joule in this equation. So delta E will be equal to 2.18 into 10 raised to the power minus 18 1 over n1 square minus 1 over n2 square. As this is an energy, so it is in the form of joules. So ये एक ऐसी इक्वेशन है जिसके थ्रू we can find out the energy difference between any two orbits of the hydrogen atom, जिसमें n1 lower level को शो कर रहा है और n2 higher level को. Now how we can relate this energy with the frequency of the radiation? Now relating it with the frequency of radiation, as we know that delta E is equals to hv from the Planck's quantum theory. H is the Planck's constant and this is mu, that is the frequency. As delta E is equals to h into frequency, so now putting the value of delta E in this equation, in which we know that for hydrogen Z will be equal to 1. After that we will be left with me4 over epsilon naught square h square. So delta E की जगह हम लिख देते हैं h into frequency equal to me4 over 8 epsilon naught square h square 1 over n1 square minus 1 over n2 square. फ्रीक्वेंसी को हम इस साइड पे रहने देते हैं और h, दैट इज द प्लैंक्स कांस्टेंट, को दूसरी तरफ ले जाते हैं. यहाँ ये मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है, उधर जाके डिवाइड हो जाएगा, स्क्वायर की बजाय अब क्यूब हो जाएगा. सो फ्रीक्वेंसी विल बी इक्वल टू me4 ओवर 8 एप्सिलॉन नॉट स्क्वायर h क्यूब 1 ओवर n1 स्क्वायर minus 1 over n2 square. This is the equation through which we can find out the frequency of the photon emitted whenever the electron is jumping from any higher level to lower level. याद रहे that the frequency values will go on decreasing between the adjacent level. Frequency को हम किन units में show कर सकते हैं? That is the cycles per second. Cycles per second is equivalent to 1 hertz also. So hertz is also the unit of frequency and along with that per second also. Now how we can calculate the wave number of photons of various spectral lines? For calculating the wave number, we must know the relationship between the frequency and wave number. We know that frequency is equals to c wave number. So we can put the value in the form of c wave number in this equation. हम frequency की जगह लिख देंगे c wave number और बाकी सारी equation उसी तरह से रहेगी. So c wave number will be equal to वही previous equation z square me4 over 8 epsilon naught square h cube 1 over n1 square minus 1 over n2 square. As we have to find out the wave number, तो हम c को दूसरी साइड पे मूव कर देते हैं. It becomes z square me4 over 8 epsilon naught square h cube c 1 over n1 square minus 1 over n2 square. As this is wave number, so the unit of wave number is meter inverse. अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं हाइड्रोजन की, then again z will be equal to 1. तो बाकी सारे जो कांस्टेंट्स रह जाते हैं, that is me4 over 8 epsilon naught square h cube c. Putting the value of all these constants along with their units, the value comes out to be 1.09678 into 10 raised to the power 7 meter inverse. This is a very special value and this is called as Rydberg constant. So in this equation, when Z is equals to 1 for hydrogen, the wave number will be equal to 1.09678 into 10 raised to the power 7. हमने सारे constants की जगह जो value put कर दी है, that is the Rydberg constants value. बाकी n1 square और n2 square उसी तरह आ गया. Meter inverse. This is a very special equation which is going to be used for the calculation of the wave number of photons of various spectral lines.